Illinois woman ends up dead at the hands of the officers she called for help.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house, we checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
We didn't see nobody.
Yeah,
So.
nobody's out here.
They were preparing to leave after reassuring her, but the officer had one more question.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
All right. That's not your black car, though. The SUV?
Noticing the black SUV with a broken windshield, they found it suspicious and requested her identification.
Just a driver's license will do, and then I'll get out of your hair.
1 second.
Just check on her.
Let me get this.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right. Let me see. Okay.
All right.
Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
You better not. I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot! Drop the pot!
13 shots fired.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Sonia Massey, 36, tragically lost her life in this encounter. What led to such a rapid escalation? The situation began when Sonia, fearing for her safety, called the police after believing she heard someone outside her house. When the police arrived and assured Sonia that no one was there, it seemed the situation should have concluded. Sonia appeared confused and was grappling with mental health issues, a fact the officers observed, even taking a moment to ask how she was doing.
Doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure?
My medicine and stuff.
All right.
As the police prepared to leave, the officers inquired about the black SUV parked in her driveway due to its broken windshield. Initially, Sonia denied ownership of the vehicle, but later admitted it was hers, further indicating her mental distress. The officers then insisted on entering her home and requested that she provide identification. Sonia had difficulty complying, even hesitating for several seconds when asked for her surname.
Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah, it was
Okay, what was the damage?
a dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? You're not in trouble. I just need to touch.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
As Sonia got up to attend to the pot of boiling water, she mentioned that she was going to rebuke him in the name of Jesus, a statement that strangely provoked an aggressive response from the officer, who threatened to shoot her. After placing the pot on the kitchen counter, Sonia kneeled, complying with the officer's repeated threats. In her final moments, Sonia began to rise again, and it was at that point that the officer fired. But what led to such a drastic response? Was Sonia really intending to throw boiling water at the very officers she had called in fear for her safety, the same officers she willingly welcomed into her home? Even if there was a slight possibility that Sonia, during a mental health episode, might have considered such an action, why did the officer choose to draw his gun instead of his taser? Why did he advance rather than create distance or remove himself from the situation? There was no evident attempt at de-escalation, nor any effort to disengage before resorting to lethal force. Moreover, why did the word rebuke provoke such a strong reaction? A reaction the officer later even mentioned to the arriving authorities.
House is clear. She was the only one.
Where's the gun?
No, she had boiling water and came at me with boiling water.
You shot her?
Yeah. She said she was going to rebuke me in the name of Jesus and came at me with boiling water. That's what all this is. I'm standing right here.
Alright.
So who was the officer responsible for shooting Sonia, and what is known about him? Sean Patrick Grayson, the 30-year-old deputy from Riverton, Illinois, had worked for 6 different Illinois police departments between 2020 and 2024. While enlisted in the Army, Grayson had 2 misdemeanor DUI convictions, one in 2015 and another in 2016. The first DUI resulted in his discharge from the military in February 2016 for serious misconduct. The public was baffled by how Grayson was able to secure multiple law enforcement positions despite his past, but it was later speculated that his hiring might have been influenced by his fiancée's father, who works for the Sangamon County Sheriff's Department. On July 17, 2024, a grand jury indicted Grayson on 5 counts, 3 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of aggravated battery with a firearm, and 1 count of official misconduct. He is currently being held in jail without bail.